Good morning. Today I am presenting the weekly development progress status report. Our topic is motor vehicle pollution analysis of New York City. Uh, the contents included in this presentation is description of project status, communication, current progress, challenges and proposed solutions, recommendations, project goals, recommendations for the next phase. Actually, our project is based on the analysis of traffic pollutions in New York City and to avoid the pollution based on the analysis for the future years like next 3 years. So we have to analyze the data set and find the main factors, analyze which are the factors contributing the pollution and which year it was more and what are the factors and which area more pollutions happen. So like that we have to analyze the report and study that one. That is the main concern and to avoid the pollution in New York City in the future years. That is the main concern of our project. The team members, myself Marinjos, Devika Dilip and John Hanok. These are the different milestones we have to achieve. So currently we are done with requirement phase, design phase, and we are on development phase, and the remaining is testing and releasing phase. Team meetings report status. So these slides will show our team meetings on this semester we done. The screenshots. The first comes the requirement phase. The requirement phase means we have to collect the data. So for finding for analysis, first we need the data set. So in the requirements phase, this is our data set for motor vehicle pollution crashes. This is a data set, and in this one, next one is design phase. Design phase, it comes data cleaning is the first step. So in our data set, we have to do the data cleaning one. So in order to clean the data, we do some techniques. So initially the data set had null values, so which are missing or undefined data points. But after removing the null values, the whole data set have become empty. So we have an issue with our data set in the cleaning phase. After removing the null values, all the data set becomes empty. So in order to fix this issue, we're done with a solution like we have to choose some columns as primary key, and or instead of removing null values from entire data set, we have to choose remove null values only from the columns designated as primary keys. So for doing that one, we have to fix the issues, and we're done with cleaning. So this is the code in Python showing how we done that one. So in borrow and zip code, we choose as columns, and we select that column as a primary key and remove the null values from that one and keep the only regular values in that columns. So remove rows with the null values in the specified columns. That is the second code it's showing that one. Then display the data frame after removing null values in the specified columns. So then after that, printing all the data by removing and cleaning the null values from that columns. So that way we have to clean our data set. So this is the final one. After cleaning the data set, we got this one and the specified columns with the no null values for analysis. So up to this, I am doing the next development phase that other team members will continue. Thank you so much.
So today I'm excited to share you an analysis of motor vehicle collision in New York City, focusing on the insights gained through data visualization. So here are the top contributing factors. So as we delve into the data, let's start by looking at the top contributing factors for motor vehicle accidents. Like the visualizations was created using Python's Matplotlib library to generate an area chart. So here Python code was used to aggregate and count the occurrence of different contributing factors. Um as you can see the visualization, yeah, by visualizing the contributing factors, we gain a better understanding of the common cause of accidents, enabling like targeted interventions to address them effectively. So the next one is the distribution of accidents by borough. So here, uh, let's explore the distribution of accidents across different boroughs of New York City. So here we have used a pie chart, and which was created using Python's Matplotlib library, which is used to like illustrate the proportion of accidents occurring each borough. Um, and the Python code was used to group the data by borough and count the occurrence of accidents in each borough. Understanding the disparities in accident rates between boroughs helps in targeting interventions to address specific challenges faced by each area. Then number of accidents over time. So now let's examine how the number of accidents has varied over time. This bar chart was generated using it was also generated using the Python's Matplotlib library to visualize the trend in accident, which is between 2017 and 2022. And the Python code was used to filter the dataset based on the crash date and then aggregate the number of accidents by year. And analyzing temporal patterns allows us to allocate resources effectively, and which can implement we can implement timely interventions to reduce the accidents. Yeah. And the next slide, the persons killed and pedestrians killed by borough. So moving on to the slide, let's examine the number of persons killed and pedestrians killed in motor vehicle collision grouped by borough. So we'll visualize this data using a pie chart to illustrate the distribution of like the fatalities across different boroughs. Here the Python code was used to aggregate the number of persons killed and pedestrians killed by borough, and analyzing these numbers allows us to understand the impact of collision on both the like motorists and pedestrians in each borough. And next one, accidents by day of the week. So let's examine the distribution of accidents based on the day of the week. So this pie chart was also created by Python using the Matplotlib library to visualize the distribution of accidents throughout the weeks. And yeah, that's all we have done in the visualization part. So yeah, thank you. And I for welcome Hannah for the further presentation. Thank you.
Hi, my name is John Hannock. I'm the group leader of group number 3, and we are working on a project called Motor Vehicle Collision in New York City. And this is a vague representation of our dashboard, and I'm so grateful for my group members Miran and Devika, who give a vague idea about the presentation that we done for so far, and from here I would be taking the presentation. So I would I would like to give a tour to the dashboard that we created on the Power BI, and for that, this is the dashboard skeleton that we created on the Power BI. This is just the skeleton that we are still working on the backgrounds and everything to make it good, look good, better for the final presentation. And here we can see the total accidents that happened in New York City from 2017 to 2021. That is 922 K. That's like nearly 9 lakh accidents over the years, and 2,837 people has been killed, and 6 lakhs people has been injured over the years. And we can see that the most accidents have been because of the rule violation and the vehicle failures, followed by the vehicle failures and followed by the traffic control issues. And here we can see a donut chart of New York City boroughs and how much accidents each boroughs contribute to New York City. And we can see it is clearly, we can see that Brooklyn with 21% of accidents prevail in the boroughs, and so the authorities can more focus on boroughs such as Brooklyn, followed by Manhattan and Staten Island, Bronx, and so on. And here we have a line chart of the accidents that happened over the years from 2017 to 2021, and the years 2021, 2020, 2019 shows a clear pattern in accidents over the months. In January, the accidents are like, compared to previous year, the number of accidents is like almost same. And so on the all these 3 years, the accidents happened on the same month is almost similar, that we can see. So it's a clear pattern of number of accidents that's happening in the New York City in these years, 2000, which is 2021, 2020, and 2019. So so on the predictive analysis, we can see that the reasons for this, these causes of accidents, why certain months has a higher number of accidents as compared to the another ones. And we created a heat map of New York City, which, let me put it in the focus mode. Sorry. So we can see from here that in the heat map that we created, the Manhattan and the Brooklyn and these boroughs has the highest number of accidents compared to other regions of New York City. So that's about the dashboard that we created. And moving on to the next part, the projected cost. We did our project on the as compared to the budgeted hours. We completed our project very less. I mean, the budgeted hours is way higher than the actual hours that we did. And also the same for the project cost. The budgeted cost was our required cost was too less than the budgeted cost that we created. So I believe our team did a best job to provide the informations and the project as soon as possible for the client, and also we gave our best, and we did our best to make it fast and to make it cost effective. And moving on to the next opportunities, if the city could more focus on the project, and they could surely reduce the number of accidents over the years by more looking into the traffic controls and the payment issues and so on. Thank you.